Alright, you're at the title. 2025 according to 2K11. I realize I haven't done a 2K11 video like this yet, so let's do it. Best teams, these are the Nuggets with Carmelo. Of course, got the Spurs. Steve Nash and the Suns are still there. Young OKC, KD's a 91. Russ only an 81 though in his third season. Young Warriors, Curry probably won't increase in overall too much. John Wall probably will though, because he's the first overall pick going into his rookie season. D Rose and the Bulls, he's only an 85 though, but he should increase a lot. Got the defending Eastern Conference champs, even though they're getting old. Rondo should probably increase though. Clippers with Blake, this is going to be his rookie season. Big Three Heat, they should probably own things. Them and the defending champion Lakers, of course. And then, of course, these were the eventual champs. How will they do in 2K? Probably not as good because the overalls are not too high, but we shall see. But yeah, let's get right into it. Got real draft classes. Now, will overalls increase? I have no idea because this is 2K11. Will we be able to actually get all the way to 2025? Probably not because this is 2K11, but I'm just going to sim however far we can go and see how things turn out. Kobe Bryant is the 2011 MVP, averaging 33.5 a game. John Wall, Rookie of the Year, as expected. Josh Smith gets the DPOY, and the Hawks were tied for the top team in the East. This is first team, this is second team, this is third team, and we'll look at defense for the sake of things, probably be the only time. Best teams were the Lakers and the Hawks, and the Celtics were tied for the first, so Lakers were top of everything, but Hawks and Celtics were tied for top in the East. Heat had 51 wins. Who were the worst teams? Pistons, Raptors, Wizards, and T-Wolves. Makes sense. 2011 playoff time. Heat, the 3 seed against the Bulls in the first round. That would have been a wild first round series. Of course, that was the conference final of that year. So yeah, let's sim the first round. Will the Big Three Heat? Okay, they will win. The 2011 Bulls, though, go from conference finals to first round out. 5 seed New Orleans beat OKC. That's tough for them. I'm pretty sure they made the conference finals that year. Chris Paul here with the Hornets. And Allen Iverson's on the Hornets, too. Wow. I'm pretty sure this was the end of his career in 2010. And so here in 2K11, he was probably a free agent. The Hornets picked him up, and he averaged almost 16 a game for them. That's something. Second round, Lakers beat the Hornets. The Mavs move on to the conference final. And so they make the conference final. And then Boston and Miami will play in the conference finals a year early. Who will make the 2011 finals? It will be Miami and LA. Lakers easily take down the Mavericks, which of course did not happen in real life. No magical championship run for Dirk's boys here. And the Heat beat the Celtics in 7. Paul Pierce 5 for 14. That ain't good enough. Meanwhile, Wade is 41. LeBron with 31. Chris Bosh with 26 and 10. Crazy Game 7 performance. So it's an LA-Miami NBA Finals matchup everybody probably wanted. We'll go game by game. Lakers win game 1. Game 2, Lakers win game 2. Game 3, Miami gets one back. These games have not been close except for game 1. Game 4, Miami ties the series of, oh my goodness, 131 to 92. They're just taking turns blowing each other out here. Game 5, Miami wins that after losing the first 2, right? Yeah, a close game 5 win. Game 6, the Lakers tie it up, another blowout, and so game 7, Miami at LA of the 2011 NBA Finals, and the Heat win the championship. In LA, coming back from 2-0 down, LeBron and the Heat win the championship in their first year, beating the defending champion Lakers. Kobe only played 15 minutes in game 7. Did he foul out? 5 fouls? That's wild. 15 points in 15 minutes in game 7 of the finals. That would be quite something. But the Heat win. LeBron finals MVP. So that is how 2011 goes here in 2K11. Free agents, Carmelo is the only big name UFA here in the 2011 free agency class. Carmelo Anthony signs a 4-year deal with the Washington Wizards, joining a young John Wall that could potentially be something. The new look Washington Wizards, Carmelo with John Wall. His overall did not increase, I don't think, and so that's 2K11ing. We'll see how that goes, and we'll see which high draft picks went where, because Kyrie's in the 2011 draft, and I know Kemba Walker is too. Once again, will their overalls increase? I'm pretty sure it's random. Kawhi was drafted to the Kings, 83 overall. We'll see if he'll increase. Isaiah Thomas was drafted to the Nets. Klay Thompson was drafted to the Pacers. Jimmy Butler to the Pistons. Kyrie to the Raptors, and Kemba Walker to the Suns. And I think that's it. Oh no, Vucevic's here too, drafted to the Timberwolves. Now I'm pretty sure that's it. 2012 season, can the Heat go back to back? LeBron is MVP, just like in real life. Vucevic Rookie of the Year. Josh Smith another DPOY. This is first team. Vucevic made first team. This is second team. This is third team. Jimmy Butler made third team. That's nice. Heat were the top team in the league. After that, Nets, Magic, Thunder were the top team in the West. Let's go. First round. Okay, I thought I saw the Lakers lost. They went 7 with the Mavs, but they won. won, so no big upset. Lakers versus Thunder 2012. Was this the matchup? I don't remember. It was either Thunder or the Mavs that smoked the Lakers. We'll simulate the second round. The Lakers will move on. So will the Heat and the 1 seed Rockets. Who's on the Rockets? Yao Ming. Oh, Steve Nash. That's a very old duo. I mean, I guess Yao wasn't actually old. He was just injured all the time. Yeah, I don't know how the Rockets made the 1 seed, but hey, they did it. Charlotte Bobcats took down the Nets. Who's on the Bobcats? Nobody. Yeah, I didn't think so. So Heat versus Bobcats, that should be a whooping. It went 7, but they won, and the Rockets beat the Lakers, so it's Miami versus Houston. Miami should smoke them. And okay, it went 7, but Miami wins. Ring number 2 for LeBron and the Heat. They went 7 with 2 teams they probably shouldn't have gone 7 with, but they won either way. 2012 free agency, nobody relevant. Oh, John Wall's up to an 88. That's nice to see. His overall is increasing. We'll see if this duo can do something though, because last year I don't think they did anything. Andre Drummond was drafted to the Sixers. We'll see how that goes. Anthony Davis was drafted to the Clippers, and so he's going to be with Blake Griffin. Draymond Green went to the Jazz. That's funny. Dame Lillard will join Kawhi and Tyreek Evans in Sacramento. Oh, Klay Thompson's overall increased. That's good to see. Up to an 88 overall now in his 2nd season. Bradley Beal joins Jimmy Butler on the Pistons. Chris Middleton joins Kyrie in Toronto. Oh, Curry's overall is up to 87. I did not expect that. We'll see if it goes any higher. I think that's it for the rookies though. 2013 season now. I'm pretty sure this upcoming draft class is pretty weak, other than Giannis though, and so we'll see who gets Giannis next year. LeBron James is MVP again. Damian Lillard Rookie of the Year. Gerald Wallace gets the DPOY this time on the Bobcats. This is 1st team. Monte Ellis going crazy in Golden State. This is 2nd team. This is 3rd team. Best teams in the league: Heat, Lakers, and Cavaliers. We'll check who's on the Cavs worst: Pistons, Knicks, Sixers, Nuggets. Sim the 1st round, see how it goes. Oh, Heat and Wizards will play, and so LeBron versus Melo. Lakers lose to the 8th seed. Of course they do, because that tends to happen in these games. Sacramento, that's Kawhi and Dame. They took down Chris Paul and 2nd seeded New Orleans. Meanwhile, 2nd seeded Cleveland lost to 7th seeded Chicago. Who's on the Cavs though? Sessions, Mo Williams, they're 75s. Anybody high overall? I think Evan Turner, he's 83. And so the Cavs, I guess just based off vibes, the Cavs finished 2nd, but then got smoked by the Bulls. 2nd round, Miami versus Washington. That should be a good one. It goes 7. Miami wins though. Game 7, 119-102. Wasn't too close in the end. How did Melo do and John Wall? Danny Granger, 83 overall. Dropped 22 for them in the Game 7. Was not enough though. So Eastern Conference Finals is Miami versus New Jersey. West is Memphis and OKC, as the Grizzlies took down the Young Kings. Who's on the Grizzlies? Gabe, OJ Mayo, Conley. Only a 78 though. And then OKC took down the 8th-seeded Rockets in 7. And so the Rockets somehow, are good. And it's going to be a Memphis-New Jersey NBA final. Memphis beats OKC in 7, and the Nets somehow sweep the 2-time defending champions. Isaiah Thomas in his 2nd year going crazy in Game 4. And so it's going to be a Memphis versus New Jersey finals. We'll see who wins this. The Memphis Grizzlies are the 2013 is this? Yeah, the 2013 NBA champion. OJ Mayo, Rudy Gay, Marcus Thornton at a 74 overall, Mark Gasol at a 79. This is crazy. The Heat got swept by the Nets. Did not expect that. Memphis beat OKC. Memphis was the 3 seed, so it's not like, they were on the bottom half of the bracket, or like they were a bottom team in the conference. They were the 3 seed that beat the 3 seed in the finals. So a 3 seed finals, that's not like the worst matchup, just a very unexpected one. Rudy Gay, the finals MVP. What a timeline this is. The Memphis Grizzlies are the 2013 NBA champions. Ray Allen clutch shot does not happen. They don't even make the finals. They got swept by the Nets. 2013 free agency, nobody of value again. Nobody of value is kind of crazy, but no high overall. Once again, I'm pretty sure the only person we should care about from 2013 is Giannis, unless was Rudy. Okay, everything says 2011, I've realized, but Rudy Gobert must be in 2014 as well, and so he'll join AD and Blake Griffin. See how that goes, but Giannis is the other one probably, unless there's somebody else I'm forgetting. I don't think so though. Oh, Oladipo's here, drafted by the Nuggets, and Giannis will join Jimmy Butler and Bradley Beal in Detroit. CJ McCollum will join the Warriors. That's funny. I think that's it. Going into the 2014 season now. LeBron's MVP again. This might be 3rd or 4th now. Giannis Rookie of the Year. Looks exactly like him. Josh Smith, another DPOY. This is 1st team. John Wall on 1st team. I think that's the first time. Maybe it's not. This is 2nd team. This is 3rd team. Carmelo there. I don't think I've seen him too often. Maybe we have though. And look at that. The defending champions are 1st in the West. Meanwhile, Atlanta 1st in the East. 51 51 wins for Miami, Atlanta, and Memphis, 50 for Detroit. And so is this their coming out party this year? We'll see. Mavs, Knicks, Magic, and Spurs are the worst teams in the league. First round, Atlanta against Washington. Atlanta wins in 7, and so Melo, John Wall, and the Wizards have not done much. Cleveland beat Miami. That is quite something. Detroit beat Chicago, and so we're going to have somebody new coming out of the East, as the Nets didn't even make the playoffs this year. Western Conference Final will be Memphis and LA. For the first time in history, Clippers make the conference final with Blake Griffin and AD and Rudy Gobert. And so conference final, Memphis, LA, Detroit, Indiana. Who will take it? It'll be, both of them will go to 7, and it'll be the Grizzlies and the Pistons. A Memphis-Detroit NBA final. So clearly Memphis was not just a one-year wonder here. They might not have the highest of overalls, but they got a good combination. 88, 89, 79 for Conley, but you know, he puts up good numbers. They're doing something right in Memphis. And Detroit, young Jimmy, young Giannis, young Bradley Beal, even though he only had 8 points in the game 7. Who will win this final series? Will simulate the round, and the Pistons smoke the defending champions. 10 years after their last championship, the Detroit Pistons are the 2014 NBA champions. Jimmy Butler, finals MVP. 2014 free agency, no big UFAs. John Wall's an RFA, but hopefully Washington's not stupid. Andrew Wiggins was drafted to the Knicks. Julius Randle was drafted to the Magic. Jokic was drafted to the Spurs. Imagine that if the Spurs drafted Jokic. And Joel Embiid was drafted to the Sixers, just like in real life. Oh, Zach LaVine to the Bobcats as well. This is the defending Western Conference champions, 2-time defending Western Conference champions, Grizzlies. This is how the defending champions look, a balanced roster. Jimmy Butler's overall has not increased this whole time, and neither have his stats really. It's how the Lakers look, how the Hornets look. Of course, CP3 is staying with New Orleans this whole time. It's how the Heat look. It's how the Hawks look. Josh Smith was like 4 Defensive Player of the Years, I think. As we head into 2015, LeBron's MVP again. Zach LaVine's Rookie of the Year. Andre Drummond's the DPOY this time. This is first team. This is second team. This is third team. The Los Angeles Clippers are the best team in the NBA. I think that's Blake Griffin and Rudy Gobert. Heat are number 2. Grizzlies number 3. Where are the defending champs at? They are the 20th ranked team. Don't understand that. Mavericks, Hornets, and T-Wolves are the worst. Nets, they made the finals 2 years ago now. They're trash. As we go into the 2015 playoffs. 2015, that's when the Clippers blew a 3-1 lead, I think. And so in real life, they had a good chance. This year, they probably have the best chance like ever. Warriors, of course, in real life, this was their year. But I doubt, yeah, they lose in the first round. The Warriors never do anything special in these old 2K games. Kyrie and the Raptors, I'm pretty sure it's the first time we're seeing them in the playoffs. They won the first round against the Knicks, who just drafted Andrew Wiggins. Don't know who else they have. LA versus OKC in real life. Or no, it's the year before in real life was when like Chris Paul like literally threw the game. But Clippers will win it this time, make another conference final. Sacramento will beat the 2-time defending Western Conference champions. That's Dame and a few other people. Yeah, Dame, Tyreek Evans, and Kawhi. And Eastern Conference final, it's Miami and Indiana, which was the real life matchup for the 2 years before this one. Of course, 2015 real life, LeBron is gone at this point. But here in 2K, Big Three still together, still finishing first as they take down the Raptors in 7. The Pacers take down the Cavs. Klay Thompson and 84 overall Darren Collison and Andre Drummond, the DPOY, as well as 79 overall Roy Hibbert. You also got Gilbert Arenas, who has won like a few 6 Man of the Years, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 3-time 6 Man of the Year, Gilbert Arenas. And so his career doesn't, you know, go completely down the drain this time after the incident. Conference finals, who will win? Indiana and LA. The Clippers are in the NBA finals for the first time in franchise history. Darren Collison and Klay Thompson take down the Big Three Heat, smoke them in game 6, and the Clippers easily handle the Kings 94-56. That first half offense is outrageous. They do have Rudy Gobert and AD. That is quite a tough team to score on. 56 points in the playoff game is rough. A Pacers Clippers finals, who will win? It's the Los Angeles Clippers. Probably how it should be, honestly, in real life, if they didn't choke and, you know, they didn't clip. 2015 NBA champions, the Los Angeles Clippers, they might have had like Pistons level defense here. 84, 95, 101, and 75 over there in game 1. 92 points against per game, best in the league. Yeah, AD and Rudy Gobert might be Pistons level defense there, and it's gotten them a championship. And so shout out to the LA Clippers. Dwayne Fulton is the finals MVP. Who's it? 77 overall, 25. Is this a real dude? I don't think so. If he is, well then my bad, because I've done that in the previous video. But I do not think this is a real dude. but he wins Finals MVP for the Clippers. Shout out to him. They're finally champion. LeBron James and Kevin Durant and Carmelo and Chris Bosh and Rudy Gay. Anybody else? And Amari Stoudemire are all unrestricted free agents here in 2015. And so for the first time in this whole simulation, we got a loaded free agency class. Let's see what happens. Wizards re-signed Carmelo. Thunder re-signed KD. Heat re-signed LeBron. Kawhi signs with the Spurs. He was not on the Spurs before, I don't think. I think he was on the Kings, and so Kawhi goes to the Spurs. Chris Bosh stays with the Heat. Dwayne Fulton goes to the Spurs. He just won Finals MVP. I'm pretty sure he's only like a 79 overall, but the Finals MVP leaves LA to go to San Antonio. I did not notice Isaiah Thomas was a free agent. He goes to the Bucks. I don't think he was drafted there. I think he was on the Nets. Kemba, I think he was on the Pistons before, so I'm pretty sure he stays there. And that is how 2015 free agency looks. And so most people stayed put, but the reigning Finals MVP left, and Kawhi left to the Spurs. Going into the 15-16 season, D'Angelo Russell was drafted by the Hornets, and so he'll be with Chris Paul. Devin Booker was drafted by the Mavericks, who have DeMarcus Cousins now, and Chris Duncan, an 84 overall point guard. Mavericks have not done anything in this sim so far, probably won't at all. Towns was drafted to the Nuggets with Oladipo and Ty Lawson. Oladipo, unfortunately, his overall never increased. Kawhi will join Nikola Jokic, who unfortunately will not increase in overall, but we'll see how that goes in San Antonio. Porzingis was drafted to Minnesota with Vucevic. Anthony Bennett was drafted to the Celtics. It'll be really hilarious if his overall increases. These are the Clippers. Rudy Gobert's overall increased. AD's didn't, but I mean, they're the defending champs, so they're doing something right. Big three Heat stay together, and these are how the Pacers look, the defending Eastern Conference champs. There will probably be no unanimous MVP 70-win team this season, but we'll see who comes out on top. LeBron James is MVP yet again. I've lost count at this point. Cat is the Rookie of the Year. Gilbert Arenas has another Sixth Man of the Year. Andre Drummond, another DPOY, I'm pretty sure. Why is Andre Drummond so light-skinned? This is first team. This is second team. This is third team. The defending conference champions fall to both 4 and 6. At least they're not completely out of the playoffs though. The Heat won 60 games. It looks like this is their year now. They have 2 rings so far, and they're 10 games better than everybody else. Kings, Rockets, Knicks, and Pistons, they are the worst teams. The Pistons just won a few years ago. OKC versus LA, that was the second matchup. It was either the second round or third round matchup from last year. OKC gets their revenge though. It'll be Miami and Washington, the top 2 teams. One is significantly better than the other though, I'd say, and Miami wins, and so it will be a Miami-San Antonio NBA final. The 2013 and 14 matchup 2 years later. Kawhi, his first year with Jokic in San Antonio. It's been a successful one. Will he be able to get the job done though? I don't think so. From the start, I say it's Miami's trophy to lose, and they did not lose it. They swept the Spurs. Played 2 Game 7s on the way, but then got to the finals and got the job done. Another championship for the big 3. They did not break up. They could have. LeBron and Bosh could have left, but nah. They stuck together and they got ring number 3. Kobe retires. Yao Ming retires several years later. 2016 free agency now. Nobody is in it. It's a bunch of RFAs. 35-year-old Joe Johnson is the best option. No thank you. 2015 was this simulation's 2016, and everybody stayed, as we saw. DeJounte Murray was drafted to the Pistons, who had a huge fall off after a whole championship. Looks like Jimmy Butler is gone. I'm pretty sure he was on here. Kemba and Giannis are still around, but Jimmy Butler is gone. Sabonis was drafted to the Rockets. That's a great Yao Ming replacement, literally the very next year. Siakam was drafted to the Blazers. Fred VanVleet was drafted to the Sixers. Of course, Fred VanVleet went undrafted in real life, but he became so good, I put him in the, I think that was 2016 draft class. Is that really it for the 2016 draft class? This is 2016, right? What year is it? 2016? And so yeah, 16 draft class. Who was in it? Ben Simmons? Oh yeah, Ben Simmons went to Sacramento, and then Jaylen Brown, or Jamal Murray was also in it. He goes to the Knicks. I know Jaylen Brown's also in here. He goes to the Mavericks. 16-17 season now. LeBron and the Heat are the defending champions. LeBron is MVP again. He's probably the undisputed GOAT at this point. Sabonis is Rookie of the Year. D'Angelo Russell is Sixth Man of the Year now, and so Gilbert Arenas' time might be over. Andre Drummond is DPOY yet again though. It looks like he's on the Kings now. He was, I'm pretty sure he was on the Pacers. Yeah, he was. How did I not notice that? He signed with the oh, 86 overall. Maybe I didn't scroll down that low, or maybe I just didn't notice. But Andre Drummond is now on the Sacramento Kings, even though I can still see the yellow from the Pacers in the picture. But this is first team, this is second team, this is third team. Johnny Flynn on All-NBA third team on the Philadelphia 76ers. That is quite something. Towns, this is first season? No, it's his second season. But this is first time on All-NBA, I'm pretty sure. Sabonis makes All-NBA in his first season. The two finals teams are the top teams in the league. You'll like to see that. They both won 52 games this year, so the Heat didn't go as crazy. Knicks, Celtics, Bucks, and Nuggets and T-Wolves are all still atrocious. First round, of course, the Hornets beat the Spurs, because that's how things go. Kawhi 2 for 6 in Game 7, looking like Game 7 in the bubble. Kings beat the Mavericks. OKC beat the Suns. They haven't done much in this sim. The Cavs, I always see them win a first round series. So do the Raptors when they're in the playoffs. They'll lose to the Heat though. Cavs will smoke the Hawks. It'll be a Miami-Cleveland Conference Final, and in the West, it'll be OKC and New Orleans. 8th seeded New Orleans Hornets defeat the Grizzlies, who won a championship. Oh, Brandon Ingram was drafted. Didn't notice him. He was drafted by Memphis. OKC, New Orleans, Miami, Cleveland, who will win? OKC and Miami, the two better teams. So it will be OKC Miami finals again. I think that happened before, and I think the Heat won. Will LeBron the Heat get ring number 4? No, they won't. The Thunder win. The Heat could not get ring number 4 as the Thunder take them down in 7. KD and Westbrook get the job done as they are the 2017 NBA champions. I'd rather not risk it. I'm just gonna look at all the stats now and then we'll continue, but it's either 2017 or 2018 where things go bad. And so we'll just look at the league history now. The Heat won 2 rings in 11 and 12, then Memphis, then Detroit, then the Clippers, then the Heat won again in 2016. Then of course we just saw OKC beat the Heat in 2017, and looking at it now, no, the Thunder did not make a finals before. The finals losers have been the Lakers, the Rockets, the Nets, the Grizzlies, the Pacers, and the Spurs. Grizzlies are the only team other than the Heat to make multiple finals. Go to the season awards. Kobe won the 2011 MVP, and then it was 6 straight MVPs for LeBron James. Undisputed GOAT, I'd say. 6 straight MVPs, that's crazy. All the rookie of the years: John Wall, Vucevic, Lillard, Giannis, Zach LaVine, Towns, and Sabonis. Giannis is an NBA champion, that I know. 6th man of the year, Gilbert Arenas, 4-time 6th man of the year, shout out to him. Defensive player of the year, 2 from Josh Smith, no, 3 from Josh Smith. Gerald Wallace won one as well, and then 3 straight from Andre Drummond. We'll check the league leaders: points per game, Kobe, Monte Ellis, KD, Derrick Rose twice, and then Tyreek Evans. Rebounds: Tim Duncan, Yao Ming, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond, and Harry Simon. Must be a bot. Assists: Rondo, Jason Kidd, and John Wall 3 times in a row before Rondo won it again. These are how steals are looking. These are how blocks are looking: Josh Smith, Dwight Howard, and NBA champion Rudy Gobert. And that is that. Yeah, unless we're going to be able to do one more season, we will see. It's either 17 or 18 that screws things up, and so we'll keep simming. KD, the finals MVP, he finally gets a ring. Free agents: Westbrook a free agent. Will he leave after a championship? He did that in like a previous video. Evan Turner is also a UFA to 89 overall. Anthony Bennett at an 88. That's funny, his overall increase. Russell Westbrook and Evan Turner though, the two biggest free agents. Alright, time to load in the 2018 draft class. This may be the end of the video here. We shall see. It indeed is. Don't know what it is about the 2018 draft class, but it is impossible to load here in 2K11. So that'll be this video, y'all. We looked at all the awards and everything though, so I'd say LeBron was the player of the sim. I mean, 6 straight MVPs is nuts. Heat won 3 rings, made 4 finals. Second best player of the sim, that's not on the Heat, probably like Rudy Gay. He won finals MVP, made 2 finals, put up buckets. Yeah, but anyway, y'all, hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe for more content like this, because there will be more content like this. And yeah, I'll see y'all later.